Well, good morning. It is time to get back to work here on the mountain. I know you're fired up this morning. You're fired up. Somebody wants to be on camera this morning. Well, since I got back from the cruise and seeing my grandson, guys, Come On Mountain has exploded with weeds and grass and all of that. And we made a bunch of progress before we went on that vacation, and I don't want it to get behind. So we have tons to do here on the mountain today. We got to cut and weed eat this area. The driveway is out of control with being overgrown, and also the boneyard area. So that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to get the mountain back in order. I've already got the bad boy out. We're going to go ahead and check the oil, fill the gas up, put some gas in the weed eater, put some new string in the weed eater, and it's time to get it on. I'm excited. I'm ready to get this done. I'm ready for it to start looking good around here again, because I got to get back on this tiny house here real soon too. So we got to get this area back in order. I also still have HQ to deal with next week as well. So ain't into it but to do it, and let's get after it. Flies are out of control on the mountain right now. Get that situated, that situated. There we go. See what we got. Oh yeah, definitely time for some string for show. Not too bad, pretty close. Put those in there like so. All right, now that we got everything gassed up, check the oil real quick. All right, let's get the lawnmower crank up. We'll go ahead and cut, and then we'll weed eat. Yes, I gotta cut the grass. We'll start here in the backyard, and then we'll work our way up to the front. All right, guys, for the most part, we got the main cabin area cut. Looks good. Now I need to weed eat around there, around the cabin, around the tiny house, and around all the trees out here. I don't want to run the zero turn into all of that yet. It's not cleared up good enough yet. And down the driveway there, and the base of the yard. So a lot of weed eating to do, but it's looking good. As long as I stay up on it, it won't take too long. But if I let it get behind, it'll be a nightmare. So we almost got this area right here. Then I'm gonna have to mix up a little bit more mixed gas because I think I got enough for this area, but yeah, that's about it. And we still gotta do the driveway and over there in the boneyard there. And also take a look at the old landing down there and see what it looks like as well. Domino's hanging out. Eclipse is over there hanging out with her friends, I believe. So we're gonna keep it moving, guys. It's a beautiful day here on the mountain. I'm loving it. All right, let's get after it. All right, we're making some progress. We got everywhere weed eated around the buildings and the yard. Saving all of that for last, just in case I run out of gas. Got the side done. I need to get taxi hooked up and with the box blade and level that out from where we got stuck a while back. Got all the way around the cabin weed eated and the area out there. This area right here is about to get cleaned out. I'm about to start working back on the bedroom here soon. Just as soon as I get all of this weed eated, get the road situated with all the limbs and HQ taken care of, that way I'm not behind, then I'm gonna go ahead and do the insulation and the electric in there, and that will remove all of that from there. And then the yard area will be pretty much cleaned up. Looks good though. Definitely making some progress. Weed eated all the way around the patio well shed there and to this area here. Look at all those rocks I still got to deal with, guys. So many rocks. And also the backyard as well, and around that area there. So now we're going to move to the boneyard area. Go ahead and cut that. That way that don't get out of control as well. And then we'll go ahead and grab the loppers and start working our way down the driveway. All right, guys, got the boneyard done. Went in and cut around the edges, and everywhere where I got paths, I've got cut. I'm gonna do a little bit of weed eating here. Not a ton. All of this is about to move down there. it's ready to move. All of this will be relocating, and then I'll end up clearing this and leveling this out a little bit better. But it looks a lot better. Last year this was all just dirt. This year I'm actually starting to get some grass. Starting to look like something. Don't know yet what I'm going to use this area for. It is closer to the cabin, so maybe a little guest tiny house or something like that. I don't know. We will see. All right, guys, I got to find a small gas can, mix up some more gas, and get to weed eating. All right, guys, clouds are starting to get a little bit darker. Might end up getting some rain. So I went ahead and gassed up and oiled up the chainsaw. We got some loppers. We're gonna go ahead and address the driveway now. That's something that needs to get done like ASAP so it doesn't scratch up my truck. So we're gonna take the four-wheeler. I'll stand on top of the four-wheeler so I can get higher with some of the branches. We're gonna start our way right here by the cabin and work our way down by the gate. Alright, got that area cleared out. That was quite a bit. Much better though. On to the next section. It's hot, but we got it. Cleared out this a lot wider and all the way up there. Took out quite a few of these trees because they're just going to be future problems. Yeah, I don't want to do this 5 times a year. This one right here is going to continue to be a problem, and maybe these 2 cedars right here and these little ones. Let's get them down. Alright, another section cleared. And I took a couple more of the small trees out. Alright, let's move on. Well, my camera died, but that section right there took some doing. I had to cut stuff on both sides, all the way down to that corner way down there. Huh, it was pretty thick. Got me sweating up in here. Let's keep moving on. We're almost to the culvert. Making progress. All right, this is one of the bad sections here. It is hot. Well, I made it to the end of the driveway. Camera died. It's been overheating, messing up a little bit. It is hot out here, guys. But we have had a very, very productive day. I'll show you what the route looks like now with my phone here, and show you what it looks like up the hill. Let's get it fired up and head on down. Well, that made a big difference. Big, wide area there. Don't have to worry about the truck getting scratched anymore. Definitely have had a productive day. I still got a little bit more weed eating to do, but I don't think I'm gonna do that on camera. Go ahead and wrap this up. The video's probably getting long by now. But I hope y'all enjoyed this one. It's looking a lot better around Come On Mountain, guys. The animals are good and healthy and happy. Speaking of that, they're out there hollering and want some groceries. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. So until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.